What's going on? What's going on? No, back to work. Back to work. Like Michigan needs to be back to work. Back to work. You know, as I just sit and think about how bad that offense is, it don't make no sense. I'm looking at. This is how bad it is on offense. I'm watching not Northern Illinois, but I'm watching Arkansas State's quarterback, and like, man, I wish we had him. Now, it's bad if I'm thinking like that. Like, Northern Illinois, Arkansas State, I'm looking at their quarterback like, man, wish we had him. And he ain't even that good. He's a little small guy. He's a little small guy, but he can run and throw. About 50%, It's crazy, but it's true. And honestly, we should be doing if I'm gonna be 100 about it, we should be doing what they're doing with their quarterback. Run that boy 19, 20 times a game, and you know who I'm talking about. You gotta understand. Let's be 100. There's a reason we all thought Orgy should start. There's a reason, because we knew the offensive line was going to be struggling. We knew it was going to take time to gel. So when you have an offensive line that's struggling or needs to gel, the best friend of the offensive line in the running game is a mobile quarterback. That's football 101. You get what I'm saying? That's football 101. So that's the reason we all thought Orgy should start, because we knew the offensive line was going to be struggling. You know what I'm saying? So he can help the run game and give you 12, 15 carries. At this point, where we're at, I would be running Orgy and them boys. I'm running them 15, 20 times a game if I have to. The problem is they trying to put a round peg in a square hole. You ain't got the receivers to be thinking you can just, Davis Warren's can save us. Davis Warren's good enough. He's just not. He's just not. I see people on Facebook and on different places trying to act like he's better than he is. But bro, just watch the game. It's no offense against Davis Warren. Like I say, I don't care who's the quarterback, just be good. He ain't good. He just ain't good. And he don't give you. I can see if he was giving you his 100 passing yards and not turning it over. He ain't even not turning it over. He throwing picks. So what are we getting out of this dude? It just is what it is. Jaden Davis, people hoping Jaden Davis gonna come in and say, dude is redshirting. He's redshirting. You don't want to put him in with this, because you might ruin him. That's not smart. So you don't want to put him in. You might ruin him. So that's not going to happen. And he's getting redshirted. His family don't want him to play. The plan was to redshirt him. That's just what it is. So people thinking that, just let it go. Just let it go. He ain't saving us, and he ain't playing. You get what I'm saying? So Yeah, they worried about feelings. These coaches worried about feelings. And then as I look around the Big Ten, this is another one of my problems. You know, Sherrone has to, and shout out to Juck on Bucks, because I was in his one of his pages the other day, and he was talking about Chiron Moore trying to be Harbaugh. This isn't Harbaugh. This isn't one of Harbaugh's teams like 2021, 2022, 2023. So you got to understand that, and understand I have to find a way to move the ball. I have to find a way to get it to these explosive guys. I'm looking at Nebraska. Woo, I don't know that boy name, but number 14, woo-wee. You talking about 60 in a cloud of dust on a reverse or whatever. That boy get the ball and he like, that boy is something serious. You talking about some speed. You have to get the ball. Whoever's explosive on our team, you have to find a way to get them the ball. Whether that's reverses, jet sweeps. You got to understand your quarterback situation and offensive line. You got to find a way to manufacture some yards. However you have to do it. I'm looking at Nebraska's QB. And shout out to Dylan Raiola. He looks good. He looks like the real deal. But the way they were getting the ball to their fast playmakers, I was like, see, now this is someone with creativity and that knows how to get it to the playmakers with great play designs. Getting that boy in the open field, and he is floating. Man, that boy was floating out there. It just so happened that they had the worst refereed game I've ever seen. And they just kept getting holdings. So many phantom holding calls and BS calls in that Nebraska-Colorado game. It was unbelievable. That referee crew needs to be fired. They don't need a job. Whoever was refereeing that Nebraska-Colorado game, they need to be fired. But yeah, Sherrone, you gotta get some creativity to get these playmakers the ball. A guy that is fast and can fly, Fred Moore. Where's the jet sweep for Fred Moore? Where's the reverse for Fred Moore? If I know he's fast, you've said he's fast. Where's it at? Where is it at? To get the playmakers the ball, the fast guys. Davis Warren can't get it to him, so you got to figure out a way to get him. Don't make no sense. Watching Oregon. Oregon should have lost. But you know what? You know what, Dan Lanning? You know what he did? It had special teams. If my offense is struggling, special teams. I'm going to put difference makers on special teams. Punt returns got explosive. Kick return got explosives. Say goodnight. You don't got to you don't have the luxury of putting Khalil Mullins back there. You got to put somebody back there really explosive. I don't know if Jordan Marshall is that explosive yet. I don't know yet. But you need to put somebody with some speed and a difference maker. Speed kills. You don't got the luxury of Harbaugh in 2021, 2022, and 2023 to put somebody back there like Thaw or Mullins or somebody that's just going to catch it and then get 10, 15 yards. Boy, you need a difference maker on punt return and kick return. You got to manufacture some yards to help out your offense. This is reality. You better be understanding that, because when we hit Big Ten schedule, if you don't know how to manufacture some points, we in trouble. we're in trouble. You better look at everything and try to help out your offense to get some points on the board. These just facts. If it wasn't for special teams, Oregon loses that game probably by 10 or 14 or something. They lose that game easily. They special teams won that game for them. And shout out to him for being smart enough to put difference makers on his special teams. We got a great kicker, but three ain't gonna get it done. That's just a fact. 3 ain't gonna cut it. We need 6. We need touchdowns. You get what I'm saying? So that's the thing. You got to reevaluate, and you got to find a way to get to them playmakers. If Cole Cabana is one of the fastest dudes on the team and he healthy, you best be having him on the field somewhere. If Amarian Walker is fast as everybody says, you best be trying to find a way to get him the ball. Reverses, jet sweep, however you got to do it. That would be the smartest thing for you, my guy. Like, you have to find a way to manufacture some yards. Get it? Whoever is explosive, you need to be like, I got to find a way to get you the ball. That's just and I'm not saying nothing that's so enlightening. This is just the reality of the situation. So if they come out there against Arkansas State with the same stuff, I hate it for us too, because we watching them. But I hate it for more because you ain't gonna last that long. You ain't gonna last that long. It's okay to lose to Ohio State or to these top teams. I mean, it's not okay, but it's understandable. But the way our offense looks, every Big Ten team is a possible loss. So you got to understand, you have to get some yards on offense and special teams to help them out. Like, this is just a fact. Because you want to ride with Davis Warren so bad. You want to live and die with him. Nobody that knows football is looking at what they saw out of us with Davis Warren and saying he's good enough to keep playing. Now, if you put in Orgy, he looks like garbage. You put in Donegal, give them a shot, and they look like garbage. Okay, but you have to see. That's the thing. You have to see. And, you know, I know there's always the trust the coaches crowd. I know there's always the trust the coach. You know, when they started Joe Milton, they trusted the coaches. They trusted them. When they should have started Cade. You get what I'm saying? I hate the trust the coaches crowd. I hate the trust the coaches crowd. I really do. These guys are human. They're human. They make mistakes. They have favorites. They're stubborn. Shout out to Wink. Shout out to Don Brown. They're stubborn. Coach don't always know best. Sometimes coach get in his own way. I hate to break it to some people. I hate to trust the coach crowd. You know, that dude got mad at me after Fresno State and Maize and Blue Review on their page talking about that trust the coaches stuff. When I was putting it in the chat, he gonna mute me or whatever he did. That boy was hot in his feelings. Guess what? It looks like I'm right, don't it? I don't trust the coaches. I trust what I see on the field. I trust the coaches in the offseason. New coaches, whatever. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt because it's the offseason and we get nothing out of camp. All we got out of camp this year was lies. Nothing but lies. That's all we got out of camp. Who was mad about that? Who was mad about that? Who knew I needed that information? I knew I needed some real information out of camp this year. I just knew it. Telling me to calm down. No. This is why. This is why. I needed that information. Giving us all them lies. Just giving Sam Webb a bunch of lies. Oh yeah, they're looking good. Oh yeah, Jason Barham, he's lights out, man. This dude is unbelievable. What? Oh man, the offense has been beating the defense. The only way that offense was beating the defense was if Wink was just as garbage as he was against Texas. That's the only way they were beating the defense. If that was true, that defense is gonna be the same way. If that was true, because Wink done changed too much. Because ain't no way that offense should have been beating anybody. Should have been beating Michigan. I mean Michigan's defense. No day in practice that offense should have been beating us. Beating the defense. No way. No way, no how. Ain't no way. Especially not with Davis Warren. First read. Man. If I'd have been in practice playing against Davis Warren, you know how many times I would have had picks high step into the end zone. Boy, I'd have probably got tired of high stepping to the end zone like Dion, and I'd have been doing something else. You know, when I got a pick in practice, I'm doing the Dion. I'm doing that two-step. Man, in practice against Davis Warren, boy, I've been two-stepping all game. I would have got tired. That first read. Locked in on that first read. Man, come on. So, if I'm lying, I'm dying. Ain't no way that offense should be. They were beating our defense. Ain't no way. And if they was, we got problems on defense. These are just facts. These are just facts. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? But Sherrone, you got to get it together. People saying you were a diversity, equity, inclusion hire, saying you was a DEI hire. Come on, brother. You got to get it together. Folks say you was a DEI hire. Sheesh. You got to get it together. Only people saved some face for Notre Dame. I was hoping Oregon and Lanning smart enough to understand. I need offense, defense, and special teams. You know, special teams saved Dan Lanning. You know, I wasn't happy about it. I wanted them to lose. Take the spotlight off of us today. But Notre Dame, you know, pretty boy Marcus Freeman, old pretty boy Mark. Pretty boy Freeman, he took some of the spotlight off of us on Saturday. How the hell you lose to Northern Illinois? That's crazy. So I was happy to see that. Thank you. Now you can lead off Sports Center. And college football final and all that stuff. Hey, thank you, Marcus. I can always count on you. Boy, I can always count on you to mess something up. He about to be on his way out. That man done lost to to Tulane. No, not Tulane. Who was that? I can't think of who he lost to the first year. Or was that Tulane? Or was it Marshall? I think it was Marshall they lost to his first year. But he always blowing something. Ohio State, you done coached a well-coached game, and then you 10 man on the field. You a bonehead. You know, he gonna be out of there in a minute, pretty boy. You worried about your looks too much. You trying to look sexy on the sideline. You too worried about looking sexy. Chiron Moore. You trying to be a sex symbol. He ain't trying to coach no ball. He trying to be a sex symbol. So good luck with that, Notre Dame. Hey, whew. Glad y'all got problems. So y'all done hired a model as head coach. Thanks. Thank you. But another problem with Sherrone, I need him to understand, it's your team now, brother. This your team now. This is your team. So I need you to be looking. You're looking like you're lost in space on the sideline. You're looking lost in space. I need to see some fire out of you, bro. I need some fire, some anger when players mess up and things like that. I need to see that fire. You looking like a lame duck on the sideline. I'm gonna keep it real. You looking shell shocked. You look like you was on that sideline looking like somebody needs to come over to you and be like, Coach, wake up. You all right, Coach? Like, that's how you was looking on the sideline, and everybody noticed it. Everybody noticed it. Everybody noticed how you were looking. You were looking in over your head. I'm just gonna keep it real. This is keep it real time now. You know, he was looking shell shocked on that sideline, like I ain't got no answers, and I'm somewhere else right now. Look, he was looking like he done went to his happy place in his head, and he was there. That's where he was at. It's just a fact. Yeah, it looks like he needs to take over that offense. Kirk Campbell, I was already looking at Kirk Campbell. I had questions. I was questioning him before the season. Like, we gonna see. I've seen enough. Sherrone, you better take control of whatever you can take control of. I advise you to take control of it, because you the head coach. You the one that's gonna be that's gonna die on the sword. Whether it's Wink, whether it's Kirk Campbell, it ain't gonna matter. You gonna die on that sword, just like Harbaugh almost died on the sword for Don Brown. You gonna die on that sword. So if I'm you, I'm taking my destiny in my own hands. It was nice, Kirk, but I gotta call plays. Nope, my job on the line. I'm the one looking stupid. So if I'm gonna look stupid, it's gonna be because I called the game. It's because of what I did. So nice job. Keep coaching the quarterbacks. I'm taking control. If I'm him, I'm doing that. I'm taking over anything that I know what to do. Offensive line, I'm back at it like 100%. 100%, I'm back at it. I got to get these boys where I know I can get them to be. Play calling, I'm taking over. Defensive coordinator, Wink, I need you. Matter of fact, I don't need you to call him. Yo, what's going on, man? Wink. That's Jesse. That's Jesse. I need you to talk to Jesse. That's him. Yep. Talk to him. Matter of fact, it's on speaker. Jesse, I got Wink right here. Tell him I need you to explain. Email me over everything you did last year. Oh, Wink does have it? He does have it? He's just not running it? Okay, that's all I needed to know. That's all I needed to know. I'm taking control. You better take control of this. You better take control of this, bro. Because if not, you gonna be the one on Sports Center looking stupid. It ain't gonna be Wink. It ain't gonna be Kirk Campbell. It's gonna be you on there looking dumb. And when they do that type of stuff, when it goes bad, they don't get the fiery pictures of you against Penn State or Ohio State, touchdown. They gonna take the ones of you over there looking stupid, looking like you in the Phantom Zone. Those are the pictures they gonna put of you and videos of you. That's what they gonna put up of you. The pictures of you looking stupid and on the sideline looking sad and stuff. It's just facts. Because your offense is looking like 5-7, 4-8. It's that bad, y'all. It's that bad. So Arkansas State this week, and like I said in my video, they got to show some fight. They got to show some fight. And if they can't execute consistently on offense against Arkansas State, all we can do is pray at that point. if they don't look crisp and can really dominate Arkansas State, all we can do is pray, y'all, for that offense at that point. Because Big Ten play, them Big Ten teams, they gonna give it to us. And it's gonna be a battle. The defense is really gonna have to play great football to win against if that offense if it looks like the first 2 weeks. That defense is gonna have to be great. And I don't know if they can be with Wink and with the offense looking that bad, not giving you any time to rest. These are just facts, y'all. I don't know if the defense can be great with Wink calling it and with the offense not playing complimentary football. They gonna get gassed regardless. Because the depth at D tackle is like non-existent. It's non-existent. You know what I'm saying? We were hoping Etta or one of the other boys stepped up. Them boys is trash at D tackle. After Kenneth Grant, Mason Graham, and Rashawn Benny, you got nothing. You know what I'm saying? After them boys, we got nothing. So that's just a fact. So let's just hope they come out and execute. But Sherrone Moore, you gotta have the balls. You gotta have the balls to make a change. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have the balls to make a change. If Davis Warren is looking like garbage, bro, sit him down. I just don't understand it. I just don't understand how you can have a dude playing bad like that and you leave him in. I get the reps. You want to give him reps and all that. But bro, the man ain't been around a long time. You've been around a long time. He's been around a long time. Like, he's not Jaden Davis. He's not Jaden Davis. Like, you've been around a long time playing college football, practicing. And of course, practice ain't the game, but sheesh. So I hate excuses. I don't like excuses. And, well, this is just his second start. Okay. He's been around a long time. He's been around a long time. Long time. So, if he's just not looking like that and he's doing what he's been doing, put somebody else in to see if they might have some dog in them. Because it's not practice. The play gets blown dead in practice. So you don't know what some of these going to do. You don't know what some of these other dudes might do. They can't be that much worse than Davis Warren. I hate to break it to you. Can't be that much worse. And if they is, well, put Davis Warren back in. Okay. But he's giving us 100 yards. That's my number one thing why I want to see somebody else. He's giving us 100 yards when it matters. Fresno State, 120 some yards, maybe 130 in a game that's close. It's not like it was a blowout like one of JJ's 130 games. This is a close game. We need yards from the quarterback. Texas. What's sad about the Texas game is we're getting blown out. So we pretty much have to throw it. And you couldn't even give us 300 in garbage time. You barely scraped to 200 yards with garbage time. That's bad. When the game actually mattered, you gave us 100. It wasn't even 100. It was like 90. That's bad. These are all facts. I don't care if nobody likes it. These are facts. Bro, that's what he is. But these are all facts, bro. Like, these are all facts. So I don't get why people are like, okay, he made his stats look better against Texas's second and third string. They've called the dogs off. When the game was in question, the first 3 quarters, he had like 90 yards. That's abysmal. That's what you expect out of Alex Orji, a dude that you say can't throw. Okay, I expect to get about 90, 100 out of him in the throw game. And whatever I get from him on the ground, 50 yards, 60, 70 yards. If I get that, that's more yards than Davis Warren. I'll take it. Because he's going to help my run game. That's what people have to understand. Now, if you put him in and he can't move the ball at all through the air, or the offense just isn't clicking at all, okay, sit him down. But you owe it to everybody to see. You owe it to everybody, because y'all lied all through camp. If this is what it was, you should have been keeping it 100 all through camp. You should have been trying to get the fan base to calm down on Orji. You should have been trying to get them to calm down. But everybody made it seem like this dude was the starter. It was his. Y'all got Sam Webb acting like, oh, this is Orji's team. Got everybody thinking that this is his team. I think the players believed it was Orgy's team also. That was stupid. Y'all set yourself up. Y'all set yourself up for all this ridicule. You set yourself up for it. You set Davis Warren up to get the Orgy chance, to get the boos. You set him up. Don't blame us. Y'all set him up for this. So when Davis Warren don't play good, you gonna get the boos. You gonna get the Orgy chance. Until we see him, you gonna get him. Remember, I told people we was gonna see boo birds this year. You deserve them. Y'all deserve them because y'all did that stupid stuff. Just everything great out of camp. Alex Orgy, man, he's taking it. He's in the lead right now. All camp. It's him. It's him. Okay, if it's him, until we see him, I'm on your head, and everybody else gonna be on your head. The big time media, ESPN, CBS, all these platforms, when they talk about our offense, they don't even know what to say. They don't even know what to say. You know that's bad. Menace to Sports, I watched Zach and Chris. They trying to figure out why isn't Orgy in the game. This dude is. Davis Warren ain't trying to see what else you have in game. In game, you looking dumb, bro. I hate to say this, but Chiron Moore, he's looking out of his depth. He really is. But part of this is his fault, and whoever was giving intel to the media. He showed some good stuff at the end. Before Texas called the dogs off, his best passing play was a flea flicker. Come on, y'all. It's time to be realistic about what we see. Before they called the dogs off, his best pass play was a flea flicker. Like, come on. Like, come on. Let's be 100. It was a flea flicker. His best passing plays were him running to the sideline. This is garbage time now. His best passing play was him running to the sideline and stopping and trying to make something happen. That's what little kids do on the video game when they scared to sit in the pocket. That's what little kids do on the video game. Anybody that plays Madden, plays college football 25, that's what little kids do on the video game. That ain't something you can count on. That ain't something you can count on, bro. Stuff. Lucky stuff. When they done called the off. If the dogs were still on him, he wouldn't even have had the chance. That probably was another pick. It's just being honest, bro. He probably would have threw another pick if they didn't call the dogs off. So I don't take nothing from that garbage time stuff, and I hope you don't either, because you just setting yourself up, bro. Like, it's just like I hate to go back to talking like this, but this is just what it is, y'all. This is just what it is. In the off season, it was optimism, hope, belief in the coaches, belief in the coaches and all that, But me, and like Marcus, he still believes in Wink, he still believes in Wink and all that. I don't. It don't take me long to stop believing in the coach. It don't take me long. I just have to see what you do on the field. It don't take me long to stop believing before I'm looking at you sideways like, it don't take me long. I turn on you quick, because usually it is what it is, and that's why I turn on you quick. I'm looking at you sideways like, especially with Wink, when I had when I had dudes that I respect their opinion, like Garrison, like Chris, Drew, when I had dudes that telling me Wink ain't it, and I was like, I don't think he's gonna do that. I don't think he's gonna be just blitzing like that. And they was like, nah, he ain't it. Because it's not just the blitz. It's if he's not blitzing, he don't seem to know what he's doing. That's part of it too. If he's not blitzing, he don't seem to know what he's doing. So I'll concede when I'm wrong. I'll concede. And right now I'm like, Garrison, Chris, y'all was right. Whoever else, until proven otherwise, y'all got it. Y'all was right to me. I'm with y'all. It don't take me long. I've watched too much football and seen too many coaches let us down, and we're sitting there watching the game, hoping, come on, hoping and wishing that it's gonna look right. I don't do that no more. Because most of the time it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time it is what you see on the field. You know, when Mike McDonald came in, it didn't take no time before that defense looked way better. It didn't take no time. When Jesse Minter came in, the defense just kept chugging along. Same as with Mike McDonald. You get what I'm saying? Defense just kept chugging along. Wasn't no difference. Mike McDonald came in, had to change Don Brown's scheme. We didn't miss a beat. We got better instantly. So the fact that he comes in and you got all this talent to work with, and it's not looking right, that tells me something. That tells me something. Because the defense against Texas, they were confused. And this is my question. Have you ever seen, just think about certain parts of the game. Think about when Makari Page was locked up one-on-one with their tight end, with Helm. Think about this. Think about how much space was around Makari Page and Helm. Think about this. Paint the picture, if you can remember, when Helm was cooking Makari Page. There was no one around them dudes. It was almost like they were doing one-on-ones in practice. Am I lying? It was like they were doing one-on-ones in practice. There was like nobody else around. It was like when they showed it on TV, it was like, bro, where's everybody else? These dudes doing one-on-ones. I can't remember the last time I've seen Makari Page one-on-one with a tight end or something like that. Because it's not smart. That wasn't our game. We were more a zone team under Jesse Minter. Bend, but don't break. I can't remember the last time I've seen Makari Page locked up on a tight end like that. Can't remember. I was thinking to myself, why does this look so odd? I was thinking some way right, and I couldn't put my finger on it. Like, oh, he's running a lot of man. He's running man, and we haven't ran that much man the last couple years. We've been zone. Yeah, they confused. So I know Makari confused, like, bro, now you seen me get cooked by this dude the first time. Why is you constantly locking me up one-on-one with this dude? Only time he was straight is when it was that little hitch. That little 5-yard hitch, I believe, or it was a curl. And Makari really should have picked that one. He was trying to play the receiver and the ball. Boy, when you got a chance like that, you don't play the receiver, you play the ball. Because that was a pick six. Now that one's on Makari. But that was a little curl route. That was a little curl or a little 5-yard hitch. It ain't hard to play that. Like, that's it. Anybody can play man when he just runs a curl or a little hitch. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? Anybody can play man on that. You know, but you got to break on the ball. You know, when that was a chance for a pick six, and boy, did we need it. But Macari, it was like he tried to play the receiver and the ball. When they throw you something like that, you play the ball, boy. You go for the ball. And we'll live with the consequences because you're trying to make a game-changing play. You get what I'm saying? What up, Garrison? Yeah, you trying to make a game-changing play. If you can make a game-changing play, I'll live with the results. Because we need that pick six, dog. We need it. We need that pick six bad. Woo, we needed it. I was like, man, come on. Come on. But yeah, and that's why I was looking like, man, something ain't right. And that's what it is. He's doing stuff that we haven't done in years. I don't think I've ever seen Macari locked up one-on-one with that. Because Macari starting in 2021. And that was when Mike McDonald came. You know what I'm saying? That's when Mike McDonald came. And then he had Jesse. Playing a lot of zone, bro. But them dudes look confused. They looked so confused. And you can't play fast when you're confused. Because, and let me elaborate on the confused stuff a little bit more. When you're confused, when you don't know everything to do, it makes you play on even things you know what to do. You get what I'm saying? When you don't know, when you're not confident in the whole defensive scheme, it makes you lose confidence as a player. So even if you let's say it like this. So let's say you're not confident when we run man. So we're running man, you're not confident. Okay. Second and third down, we ran man. Third down, we run a zone, which you're confident in running zone as a player. But you're losing confidence every time you're playing that man defense because you don't understand it. You're confused. You're trying to think about it. A player has to understand the whole defense or they're going to lose confidence and they're going to be confused no matter what you run. Because, okay, I understand zone, but we're going to go back to man the next play. I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about it. I'm hoping they don't call this defensive play because I'm not confident in it. That's why they looked slow the whole game pretty much. They looked slow. They looked like they were thinking because a lot of them dudes, they're not confident in the whole scheme. You have to be confident in the whole scheme or you're going to play slow because you're hoping he doesn't call a certain defense. You're hoping he doesn't call this. So the whole game, you're thinking. You're thinking now. And you can't think on the field. It has to be reaction. So that's why I'm saying, oh, man, they played man. You just got to man up. One, that ain't my game. Two, boy, my confidence is shaking because he's calling this that I'm not confident in. And this isn't my game. So I'm thinking, I'm in my own head now. And when you get in your own head in any sport, you are barbecue chicken. Finger licking good. Finger licking good. So, yeah, the players, but if Wink doesn't have those players confident in what they're running on defense, they're going to be a step slow every time. Almost every time they're going to be a step slow. When you're confident in your defense and your team, your defense especially, You have to understand all of the defensive coverages, all of the different defensive plays. You have to understand them from the inside to the outside, and that's when you fly around and you play great defense. That's why Iowa is consistently good or great on defense, because half of them dudes don't even get on the field until they're juniors and seniors. You don't get on the field until you know this defense from inside and outside. That's why they play fast and physical, because they're not confused. This is chess, it ain't checkers. You can watch them dudes and tell they confused. You know? Because I've played football and been on the field and been confused, hoping coach don't call this certain play because I'm confused. So it makes you confused in general. Makes you a step slow. This is just facts. These are just facts. I appreciate it, Garrison. It got me hot. Because you can't make excuses. You can't make excuses for guys not being what they should be. The common denominator is the coaches. So if guys are looking confused and don't know what they're doing, you got to simplify it. If Makari's getting cooked in man defense, wouldn't it be smart to not call man defense? Like, come on. You can't make excuses for bad coaching on offense or defense. None of the coaches look like they got a clue right now. I'm sorry. I am sorry. But yeah, I just want people to understand the situation we in now. Because I'm almost to my store. But I want people to understand the situation we in. And it's bad, y'all. It's bad. Like, it's bad. If they don't show Power 5 dominance against Arkansas, oh, we barbecue chicken, boy. We barbecue chicken. We barbecue chicken. I'm always watching the road. I drive all day, so, you know. I drive all day, so, you know, I'm used to it. Well, I drive all day at work. But yeah, this is what it is, you know. And you can, when you've watched enough football, you can see this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not hard to see. When you've watched enough football and you understand football, you get what I'm saying? It's not hard to see a lot of these problems. And shout out to some of the dudes that said it. Garrison and all these other people that said some of this stuff. You know, before the season starts, things that I'm not sure about, I come in with optimism because I'm hoping that they got it together. I'm hoping. But like I said, when the season started, I said my evaluation begins today. I said my quarterback evaluation starts against Fresno State. My coaching evaluation starts against Fresno State. So, like I said, I'm evaluating. I ain't seen nothing I like except Zavada. Darth Zavada. That's all we can be happy about. Give me a break. All we can be happy about is our kicker. Good God, it's going to be a long season, my brothers. Good God. Woo. Woo. But that's all I got for this one, y'all. Let me go in here, get to work, and, you know, I guess I can just think about Notre Dame losing and, you know, sex symbol Freeman. But that's all I got for this one, y'all. Yeah. But, you know, they switched them in a lot. They switched them dudes in a lot. But that's all I got, y'all. Let me go in here, Like, share, subscribe, and as always, go blue.